She is the most beautiful baby I've ever seen.
Oh, coming from Adam's mother, that's high praise.
You know, I remember Adam when he was an infant. Yes, I do. Because I was there when he came yelling and screaming his way into the world.
Oh, that's right. He did do that too, didn't he? Well, he still does. Of course, he's learned. He yells and screams words now.
That's just because he has a lusty temper. This one looks like she's going to have a very sweet nature.
Oh, she's bound to, considering who her mummy is.
Well, thank you. And her daddy. And I think she's going to be the image of her daddy. Look at these cheeks. Look at these cheeks and this chin here.
Look at those sleepy eyes. You know, I really think we should let her get some rest now.
You're right. It's Betty by time for all this
You
kind.
think so?
Yeah.
Okay, you go on downstairs and I'll go over there. Here we go. Look at you. Yes. Oh, you have to make some. Oh, you're a very good little girl. Yes. Oh, knock down the bear. Yes, you did. We're gonna go. You're gonna go to sleep. Good, good, good. Oh. Oh, boy.
April, are you sure you want to stay here alone tonight?
I'm not alone. I've got Julia for company.
Still say you should have hired a baby nurse, at least for the first few days. There's nothing shameful about having somebody around to help you with a new baby.
Oh, boy, I was glad for every bit of help I could get.
I don't need any help, thank you. I'm quite capable and strong enough to take care of that very little girl.
You strong enough to stay in this house all by yourself?
Miles, I told you, I'm not alone. Julia and I have to get used to it. We're on our own from now on.
Nobody can predict the future.
Not lately, anyway. Bad joke. It's just that when Draper and I moved in here, we never could have predicted any of the things that happened. Well, first of all, my getting pregnant, for one, and then secondly, bringing the baby home and Draper not being here. You know, he is here. He's all over this house, and every time I open up a door, I'm so sure he's behind it. I hear a noise, you know, and I'm just so positive that it's Draper.
April, are you sure about this?
I'm very sure. This is my home. I have to stay here. I've no other choice.
I'm not saying you're wrong, April. I know this house means a lot to you. Has meant a lot to you, is going to mean a lot to you in the future. I'm just talking about right now, this transition period.
Look, I appreciate you worrying about me, both of you. But stop. I made up my mind a long time ago that as soon as Julia was ready to leave the hospital, that the first place she was going to see was her own home.
Yeah, but her home is wherever you are. That's the whole point.
And this is where I am right now. And I want to learn to live with it.
You know, one of us could spend the night tonight.
No. I knew you were going to offer, and the answer is absolutely no. You two have spent entirely too much time separated.
Well, how about a friend? Couldn't you get a
No,
friend
Miles,
over?
come on. Look, the only person I would have or could have asked would have been Deborah Saxon, and she happens to be a very busy policewoman. As soon as the two of you leave, I plan on going straight up to bed and sleeping until the morning.
I've got news for you.
Oh, yeah. The 2 o'clock feeding and the 6. Yeah, I know. That's all right. I don't mind that. Really.
Well, okay. I can see you've made up your mind and there isn't anything for us to do but just leave you here alone.
Yes, thank you.
Just remember what I said. If you need us for anything, you pick up the phone, you call us, all right?
I won't do that.
Ah, come on.
April, no, please. Now, even if you just want to talk, and it doesn't matter what time it is, I don't care. Call, okay?
No, I will be fine. I will be just fine. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Listen, when you see Logan tomorrow, would you please tell him how happy I am that Jamie's going to be okay?
Okay, well, I just hope you're going to be okay.
I'm going to be fine. Good night.
Good night.
Sleep well.
It's a beautiful song, Emily. But I've never heard it.
But you have heard
Oh,
it.
of course I heard it upstairs in my bedroom. But I don't remember it. I don't remember this room, this piano, or the...
Or the piano player. It's all right. Really doesn't matter. Not much of a pianist anyway.
Emily, that's not true. You play beautifully.
I'm really out of practice. I don't know. Especially on this song. Stopped playing it the day you left. It was just too painful.
Yeah, I understand.
Didn't stop my hearing it, though, in my head. Can't tell you the number of mornings I woke up hearing that song going round and round in my brain.
That's funny, because the same thing's happening to me. I wake up in the morning and I have this tune bouncing around in my head. Sounds like a music box melody.
Well, maybe it's this song.
No, I don't think so.
Well, it might have something to do with that carousel lamp that's up in your dresser. That could remind you of a music box.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Emily, why doesn't your father get back?
I don't know.
I was hoping he'd be back by now with some word about my fingerprint card.
You know, I still think this whole thing is really foolish. I wish you had never started digging in the past. Some things are better left forgotten.
Like my criminal record. Let's face it, Emily, I have one. I committed a felony. Lieutenant Curry said so.
But that record was made before we even knew each other. I don't want to go back that far. As far as I'm concerned, my life started the day I met you.
Emily, don't you see that I'm glad I committed a felony? That means there are fingerprints somewhere. That's the only way I'm ever going to prove my identity.
But I don't have the slightest doubt who you are. Or that I love you. Just as much as ever. Even more. You're so tired. I know you slept badly last night.
I didn't sleep at all. I was up all night trying to get some answers about myself.
Maybe you ought to go right up to bed, huh?
No, I can't sleep, Emily, not till your father gets back. I have to know if he got that fingerprint card.
You know, they might not have succeeded. That record bureau's all the way in Grand Falls. It might have closed before they got there.
Then why didn't he call me?
Look, I really wish you'd go up to bed. I'm worried about you.
Emily, there's no sense my going to bed. I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm never going to really sleep until I find out more about myself. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right, I should try.
Let me help you upstairs.
No. Honestly, I can manage. But look, Emily, if your father does get here within the next hour, please come and get me. Right now, there's really nothing more important to me than those cards.
Nothing more important.
As you can see, Deborah is a little steamy from our meeting with Raven tonight.
Steam is not the word. I just wish I'd hit her harder.
You're lucky she did not call a cop.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you're lucky she didn't file a charge of police brutality the way you whacked her.
Steve, do you blame me? You know she accused us of making Jamie sick? You know that's not true.
Sure, I know it's not true, and so does she, as a matter of fact. That's just the way she is. She likes to cause trouble. That's how she gets her kicks.
Now, now there is an idea. Maybe you should have kicked her. She'd have remembered that every time she sat down.
I wish I'd done something. I wish I could get her on these kidnapping attempts.
Yeah, but how are we going to prove intent?
Right, and even if we could, we'd still have difficulty proving that the felony was genuine.
Never have liked Raven Swift. Then again, I don't know anyone who does.
Oh, no, I don't know. I know a few fellas who haven't exactly chased her away.
Well, yes, I suppose there are certain men that appeal to people like her.
Uh-huh. Dummies like Logan Swift.
Well, I don't think you have to be a dummy to fall for the wrong kind of a woman. And the reverse is true, too, I guess. I know I've made a couple of mistakes in my life from time to time.
You sure have.
I didn't ask you.
You're the one who brought it up.
Well, that's
Well,
different.
I think, lady and gentlemen, this is where I take my leave of you. Have a nice evening, and don't arrest anybody.
Tell Star I'll see you tomorrow in class.
Right. See you tomorrow, Cal. Don't take it so hard.
Take what?
What Raven said about Jamie. What the hell, I was there too, you know, when he got sick. We didn't do anything wrong.
Look, just forget it, okay? And I'm sorry if I embarrassed you and Calvin in the restaurant.
You didn't.
Guess I shouldn't have hit her. I couldn't help it, you know. It's just an instinct. I just... Oh. Why'd she say those things about me?
Oh, so that's it. It wasn't just what she said about Jamie.
Well, of course it was.
No, it wasn't. As a matter of fact, you hit her after she said something about you being as feminine as the Pittsburgh Steelers or something like that, right? That's when you hit her.
We have to talk about Raven all night, huh?
Sorry. What's the matter? Deborah.
Nothing. Just leave me alone.
Tell me what's the matter. Come on.
I don't know. She should not let her get to me. That's exactly what she wants.
That's right. That's exactly what she wants. She wants to hurt you because you're standing right in the middle of the way of something she wants real bad. And that's Jamie.
Yeah, I think it's more than that, though. I think she's got something against every woman on the face of this earth. She just hates them on general principle.
I think you're right there. I mean, that remark she made about your femininity, that was so far off base, it's not even funny. Why, you're the most feminine woman I know in Monticello.
Stop it.
Of course, I don't know about outside of Monticello.
I am not in the mood for jokes, Mr.
Hey,
Guthrie.
who is joking? I'm serious. I mean, just because you carry a badge in your purse doesn't mean you're any less a woman. You should hear the guys down in the locker room. One of these days, I'm going to have to smash some faces in, you know?
That's sweet. Though I don't know. I don't think that's the reason I'm upset.
I know. It's a lot of things. I know how you feel about Jamie. And when he got sick.
Oh, it's so awful. I miss that little guy so much. I just miss sitting there with him, you know.
Well, it'll be a couple of days. You'll be back at the job. Who knows? If our schedules coincide, maybe we'll get to work together again. How would you like that?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah? Well, maybe I'll talk to some of the guys and see if I can change shifts.
That would be nice. I enjoyed being there together with you.
Yeah. It was nice. It was, like our own little family. Sort of a sample of domestic bliss, huh? Meant a lot to me. Did it affect you?
Oh, it had in its effect.
You know what I think? I think it affected you more than you realize. I think it stirred up feelings in you don't like to admit to.
You think so, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's why Raven's remark hurt so much. I love you, Deborah. You know that, don't you?
You know how I feel about you.
Yeah. Tentative.
No, that's not what I meant. I love you too, Steve. And I want you to love me, but I cannot love you the way you want me to, on your terms.
My terms are very basic, simple. They're old-fashioned.
Yeah, well, look, I want us to be a team.
Well, then let's just do it. Let's get married. Yeah, let's just forget about career problems, responsibilities, obligations. Let's just go and do it and get married.
Steve.
Wait a minute. Listen to me. Don't think about what marriage means in the future. Let's just think about what it means now, today. Living together, sharing our apartments, our cars, our groceries, our bills, our toothbrushes, our socks. Marriage, it's not a prison. It's an institution.
Steve, now you promised
I know, I
me.
promised you I would not propose marriage until I thought you were ready. I think you're ready. So let's do it. Let's just get married. I mean, you can have your career. You can have a Jamie of your own. You can have me. And it'll be very good. I promise.
You can't sleep either? No. Oh, you look like you're having happy thoughts, though, aren't you? Yes, you are. So was I. I was thinking about a time before your daddy and I were even married. Yeah. We went on a picnic. You don't know what that is? Well, we went on one. And we found a carousel, and we went round. It's the best day of my life. A special day for your daddy, too. You know why? Because he went and bought me a present. This is a carousel. This is the one your daddy gave me. It's not a pretty thought anymore. Now it's a nightmare.
Daddy, oh, you're finally home.
Oh, I'm sorry to be so late.
Oh, did you get Kirk's fingerprint records?
Well, how did you know where I was?
Kirk and I were on the stairs when Lieutenant Curry told you about the record. Were you able to get the prints?
No, I didn't. I'm afraid not. By the time we reached the record bureau, it was too late to get a photocopy. But Gil is sending over a copy in the morning.
In the morning?
Well, surely Kirk can wait until then.
Oh, but he'll probably stay awake all night again, just like last night.
Well, he's not doing his health any good.
But you know how important it is to him, Daddy. He needs some kind of positive proof. And I know that's exactly what his fingerprint record's going to do. Has to.
You're really sure of that, Emily? Not the slightest doubt. Even if there was, I guess you wouldn't admit it, would you?
The prints will be identical, Daddy. And then Kirk will know who he is and where he belongs. With me. With his wife.
That means a great deal to you, doesn't it?
Oh, Daddy, it means everything to me. Everything. I just couldn't bear it if I...
Don't think about it. You'll make yourself sick.
Oh, I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about him, about his not being able to sleep.
Yes, I'm worried too, Emily. Maybe I better see if I can help the young man.
Thanks.
Go on. Emily, everything's going to be all right.
Doctor, were you able to get the...
No, I didn't get the record print. We arrived too late. But Lieutenant Curry is sending him over tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't relax. I can't sleep.
I know you've had a problem sleeping, but I think I can help you. Here we go. here. There, take those.
But, Doctor, 3 pills. Isn't that a lot?
Well, I am the doctor, remember? There you go. That's it. That's it. Now, just relax. And soon the problem will be solved.